Doo-ba-da-ba.
Yeah,
Hey, everybody.
we're back.
Yeah, with more Meg's Monster.
Hopefully it gets to stay.
How much more? We don't know.
Maybe if it stopped making us replay the timelines.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen the previous streams of Meg's Monster, you should go check those out. It's a neat game, and we've been enjoying it. But yeah, it's got this kind of twisty. I'm not entirely sure whether it's strictly time travel or whether it's just like a flashback.
It seemed more like it was, I'm communicating through time with a flower.
Yeah.
Which I guess in the case of you being when
flower
Meg's,
is
a little girl, it's for her. It's probably more like I had a hallucinogenic dream.
Yeah. Sorry, to clarify, the flower allows communication. You aren't talking to the flower.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. But then you are splitting a timeline. Now, the problem is, of course, if you make a timeline that is based on your child version and your adult version, and then when someone can die, that really there should be a timeline for every time you can possibly die.
And yeah, things shuffle around, and then it's like if you change there's the whole, if you change the past, then you won't be there to send the message to change the past.
Paradoxes and things.
All that malarkey.
Yeah, I'm making fun of the Zelda timeline.
So yeah, to be honest, that's one aspect of this. Like, I kind of wish that before that had started happening, there was some indication that this field of flowers, like, there's some like time weirdness or like something that to sort of not explain, but at least sort of have some reasonable thing or internal logic for why this field that basically like makes you, it's basically like the poppy field from Wizard of Oz. Like, it's just like a field that makes you kind of go to sleep and hallucinate.
Yeah.
But apparently the hallucinations are like real and from the future.
But you're not gonna know that when you fall asleep in it. You're gonna know that later if you find a flower. And I feel like if you fall asleep in the flower field,
You fall asleep in real life.
and there's more than one flower out there that people are using, I assume that those transmissions are essentially happening all the time. So if you fall asleep in the field, you're gonna get 60, I don't know how many flowers make it out. Maybe not that many, so maybe it's fine, but...
Oh, that would be cool. CK hosts to, that would be neat if they actually, if there's some sort of line somewhere where they're like, we made these flowers, but they are weird and not working properly. Let's throw them into the monster pit. If there's some
flowers, they don't work properly. Throw them in the monster pit.
Yeah, we tried to make time traveling flowers, but they don't work properly. Why'd you try to make that time traveling flowers? Stop asking questions.
How do you know they don't work properly? Well, I figure by now my past self would have written a note.
Right.
So clearly these don't work out.
So anyway, because of time travel-y shenanigans, we've played through one particular section of the game at least twice, if not 3 times.
Yeah.
Because there's also, what happened, you play through the thing of the game, and then you sort of flash back, and then people sort of explain that portion, or people describe that portion of the game to another person, and so you see it again. And so, from if I recall correctly, we are now, we went, at the beginning we found Meg and, found out all about the stuff, found out about this big research facility, went up to the research facility, and then found out that it turns out that that we were the monster all the time, that the reason why things were exploding was because of D and because of us, and so that we jumped into a rocket ship and flew up into outer space.
Yeah. And then we became a bright red star.
Yes, because I guess we've been exploding for like 20 years. I don't quite understand why that's still
Something
up
like
there.
that.
And then in the future, adult Meg came back and talked to child Meg and told her that she shouldn't go with
the dispatch team or whatever
Yeah.
SWAT thing that was going on.
And so we didn't. And then we went up to the research facility on our own. And now we've reached the research facility again.
Yep.
And that's where we are right now, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the nice thing is because the game keeps explaining itself, and we keep playing it very far apart.
Yeah.
It does remind us of what's going on. If we were playing this all in one session, it'd be a lot like, yes, thank you for that flashback. We just did that kind of thing.
It's like when you're watching if you're watching like a show on like Discovery Channel and they do a recap after like every commercial break.
Yeah.
And like you're watching it like on Netflix or something, and so you don't get the commercial breaks, and so it just looks like they keep repeating themselves over and over again. You're like, this show would be 10 minutes long. Just get to the point.
I mean, one of my favorite things is that when they first came down in that helicopter and they were all like, you have to come with us or else. And we were like, yes, we would like to go with you because we do want to do a thing, but also you are very scary. You know, and it's just kind of like that thing of like, well, what if you had said no? Would they have done anything? And so we get to go to that moment where Meg's like, no, I don't want to go. And so it's just like, no, we're not going. And watching them just be like, sir, they say they don't want to go. What do we do? All right, we're leaving.
Okay.
And it's like,
yeah.
What?
It's like, you guys are remarkably...
I really thought there would have been an or else
yeah.
to your threat.
Yeah, you guys are a
We'd
very
have to
accommodating commando team.
I mean, we had to fight the council, even though none of them wanted to necessarily fight us for some reason, but they definitely did.
Right, the council... I like everybody in the council either fought us because they want to stop us going, or wanted to help us, but had to fight us in order to...
Make sure we were strong enough.
Make sure we were strong enough.
Yeah.
And so it's like... I think you don't understand that these things end up being the same. You're fighting us either way.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess
Anyway,
we'll just,
let's get into this and figure out... Oh, oops.
no, we
Probably
don't
should have
do
done...
that.
Oh, can we just...
Yeah, you can just start. There's a system update. It won't stop the game from being a thing.
Right. That's where we are. So this is the facility.
Yeah, we climbed up a ladder to get here. Even though someone didn't want us to come here.
Now, previously, when we got here, because we were brought here on the helicopter, the big bad guy and all his commandos like attacked us right away.
Yeah.
But now we're going in like separately.
Yeah. And we're gonna steal their grenades again if we can. 'Cause
And
that was
also,
fun.
oh yeah, and also, what's his face? Who we had to fight before? Because he like turned into a big monster. Our buddy.
Our name is Roy, right? So
Yeah.
his name was like Hank or something.
Mike. I don't know.
Mike.
Anyway, he's got this watch on that turns him into a big monster and kills.
Right. No, he died, and then something happened, and now he's cut off his arm.
So, well, that happened like the first one around. He got taken over and became evil and attacked us.
Yeah, it became like a giant pile of goop.
But now he was like, you know what? I can't take this off. It'll kill me if I take it off. What if I just cut off my arm?
Yeah, and then he came and he told us about what he did, and we got mad at him.
Which is understandable.
Yeah. I like that this game is posing me a question as if I can answer it. Breaking through the waste disposal chute?
No? Oh.
Yes.
I mean, you can just...
I mean, I can say no, but then we don't go anywhere.
You can just stay here and do nothing. Right, so he's only one arm now. It's supposed to be the laboratory.
Oh, I remember this place.
Ah,
Yeah.
this is where you came from. Any idea where your mom might be? Right. We never saw her mom the first go through this, did we?
No, we knew that she was, that she was sent back to the human realm, and I think we saw her at the very end of the first time when she took the daughter away and was just like, "Don't worry, honey, it's all a dream. Wasn't it real, mommy? Don't worry, it's just a dream. Don't worry about it.
Right.
You'll understand when you're older."
Right, and then she proceeded to get gaslit for the next 20 years about that none of this actually happened.
Yep. Parents.
And just has to head honcho himself.
Who? The guy who's in charge, you know. That guy.
Head honcho guy. With the big cheese. All right.
I guess we can't talk to him through your bracelet since you probably threw that away.
Yeah, you could just like hold up the brace and be like, "Hello."
Where will we find him?
All right.
Okay. Gotta go look.
All right. He's also like super buff and jacked.
Okay. All right. We're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. There are clearly sheets behind us, so we're either about to dress up as ghosts or put on lab coats and pretend to be people.
Come on, lab coats.
Come on. Maybe we use these lab coats. All right. All right.
It's perfect. No one will suspect.
I'm not gonna fit into those. Meg's gonna sit on your shoulders. Oh,
yeah,
this
we'll
one.
be a 3-person high. Wow, phew.
This one might fit you.
That was lucky.
That'll probably work. Don't know what it means. Human clothes stuff. L means large, and the more X's there are, the bigger it gets.
So it's just like us, and then maybe Meg can get on the other guy's shoulders.
I feel like that's maybe where it's gonna go, but I really just kind of want it to be a thing of everyone wears a lab coat, and everyone who sees us in a lab coat is just like, oh, they probably work here.
And Meg's lab coat is like dragging on the floor. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. The face masks.
The face
and
masks
the
help.
hairnets will solve all of the problems.
Yeah. The horns aren't suspicious.
The lobster claw ain't gonna get us into trouble.
Yeah.
This guy just goes to the gym every day. He's just swole.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He looks great.
Yeah, he's covering the eye on his shoulder. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he can still see in 4D. All right. Problem absolutely solved. This door doesn't open.
I'm hoping that just like the first person we meet is like, okay, you're clearly not an actor. Launchpad. Doop-a-doop, not suspicious at all.
Ooh. Wait a sec. This is a rocket ship.
It's gotta be. Rocket ship! Alright,
I wish we'd put her in a lab
she's got the
coat.
toy rocket ship.
Hey, you. Is this a rocket ship?
Yes.
Dude, shut up. There's lots of research, dude.
This is a research facility. Of course we have a rocket ship. Don't be silly.
You go to the gym, don't you? Do you
Excellent.
work out? You know,
Yeah.
I know you're dressed up as a scientist and all, but the security department's firing. Maybe you should transfer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also, they're looking for somebody with a giant crab claw for an arm.
I feel like there's probably a downgrade in something here.
Hey, you know what? Just because we're a scientist doesn't mean we can't also be burly.
I mean, maybe we can do both. Maybe we be a security guard and a scientist.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta work out your brain and your body. Please do.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Face. Can I help you?
Oh no. Positively green.
Just noticed you're looking a little green.
Nope. Birth defect. Very sensitive about it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Good job, Mr. Scientist. He is on the ball.
Rocket ships are cool. You done yet? Yeah, I guess we'll leave.
All right. Costume 100% effective.
I'm glad they pointed out how effective this costume was. If you continue onward, you'll lose access to
Oh,
currently available sub-event.
wait. Go back. Oh, that green? That's a sub event. Oh.
Oh, sure. Let's see. Sebastian. That's his name.
Right.
Oh, the game gave us a warning. I just assumed we didn't need to go that way because it was green. I forgot.
Sebastian.
Or maybe that's the robot.
Huge. Where am I?
Because this is Paul, isn't it?
Maybe? Yeah. Helper robot.
Well,
Delicious stuff.
it's our garbage.
Can survive in a toxic place like this. So yeah, Sebastian the green guy? Our buddy?
I think that might be him.
Oh, so a human over here. Ah, who are you? Dinner is served. No!
I guess we ran away. Poor Paul.
Huh.
Surviving off of whatever canned food he can find lying around in heaps of trash. Right, Paul, he stood up for... No, he was the scapegoat for the thing not working. Because they were working on the monster.
Right.
As a way to do waste disposal. They had said it seems to be working. That other dude was like, great, I will tell the board of directors and look amazing because of all this stuff. And then it turns out it wasn't working, and so he blamed it on us and then got rid of us.
Yeah.
Or got rid of Paul.
Tough deal.
I feel like this isn't the first time he's disposed of a human being.
It's true.
You notice how a lot of positions seem to open up after something goes wrong in the office?
Also, like, whoa.
See?
Apparently they're just throwing all sorts of random stuff down. Like, it's not just like research waste that they're throwing down. They're just like putting fridges and old TVs and stuff.
Yep.
Like, people must be just like bringing in trash from their home to throw away here.
I mean, to be honest, if I could get rid of like really big trash for free by bringing it to work,
Yeah.
I might consider it.
Well, they were just dumping people like trash.
Oh no.
Hey.
Just kept running. I mean,
But for what? But for why? I mean, what is life but prolonging the inevitable, really?
it's definitely a thing.
Oh, gross.
Oh. I mean, if you're sitting around a pile of garbage all the time,
Yeah.
especially verbal goo.
Uh-oh.
Did he also get the transmission?
Somewhere new. Somewhere beautiful. The flower of the field of psychotropic flowers. Even in the depths of despair.
Well, gotta give up.
Well, time to die.
Kept walking though. You know, gotta get your steps in. Not an elephant. Just kept walking. Then my legs were like, no more! I mean, I'm hoping for that. Oh, it's a little slower than I expected.
Oop. The man known as Paul breathed his last.
What's it like to face your video game death, Paul?
It's a little weird, let me tell you. Paul, I don't know if I've played any other games where Paul is like a big character. Usually, like it's just such a common name that they usually like avoid Pauls in video games. Whoa! What the?
I thought Paul was the scientist that we were dealing with down and under.
Yeah,
Who is this?
and who's dead, or he can't be dead, but he's not dead in the. This is very confusing.
Isn't this?
Even now, I'm not quite sure what happened on that fateful day. Not only did he turn back through time, more time
Somehow
travel
traveled
flowers,
back through time.
and found its way into the body of a monster who nearly met the same fate in that in the distant
okay.
past.
Now he's not turned into a monster. He traveled back in time and became part of the body of a monster.
Okay.
This is
Kind of a cool monster.
This is confusing.
Like he not only like died and woke up as a monster in the past, but he woke up in like kind of a badass monster. He's like kind of buff and he's got a cape and horns.
Yeah, we know a monster that's I guess supposedly in the future who's like that. He ran the council. It was like Golan, or did he have a different name? Maybe Golan was the other dude's name. I can't remember the people's names.
And from that day forth, I began a new life under a new name, monster known as Sebastian.
Right. Okay. Sebastian's the old man.
Oh, is Sebastian the old man? Right.
He was the old man.
So the old man is also Paul?
Wait, does this mean Paul exists in two consciousnesses?
Apparently. And has been helping himself out. And so he...
That would explain why Sebastian was helping himself out.
So that means that... Because he went back in time... So that his past version was able to help out the version
that didn't go back in time because it didn't die.
This is very confusing.
This is not what I was expecting. There's more memories, by the way.
All right. What's going on?
Yeah, let's...
Monsters all just leave me alone now. Yeah, because you're a monster.
I'm not sick anymore. Well, time to check the fridge. Ooh, a mirror. Well, not much point in that.
Whoa! I look awesome. Super badass. I like his horns.
Horns are neat.
He's got like elk horns.
Ooh, a newspaper.
1964.
So now I know I traveled back in time.
All right, we have a time
40 years ago.
40 years ago.
Wait.
So
This pit's been around for over 40 years?
And apparently, like, this particular garbage heap has stayed mostly the same for 40 years.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be like a pit that the scientists made in order to throw their toxic waste.
Maybe the pit was already there, and they built the research facility beside the pit.
So it's just been like a normal garbage pit? I
Yeah.
thought the monsters came from the toxic waste, though.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I guess maybe that was wrong. I'm Sebastian now.
And I should give myself that name until a fair bit later. Or maybe the research has been going on far longer.
It's possible.
This town has been mostly the same for 40 years, apparently. Okay.
So I helped build society. You helped
Okay.
build society as a monster. I mean, I guess you needed something to do.
Yeah. We made it much more, much nicer. Except from everybody having to hide their ladders. Are you a human trapped in the body of a monster? Or were you previously a monster in the body of a human?
I'm highly.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
I'm much more intelligent than the monsters.
Now, hang on a second here.
Like, okay, so your name was Paul and you chose Sebastian, and then like, I don't understand
Did
what you mean by mundane.
he choose Sebastian before he actually looked himself in the mirror and realized that he was a monster?
No, he said he would do that sometime later. So he knew he was a monster.
You're on guard, Republic of the Deep.
It's the cooler option. Gotta pick a name people will remember.
Yeah, his assumption that being human. Oh yeah, of course. So that's
The hard part.
establishing diplomatic relations with the humans in the world above.
Yeah, I guess that probably would be. When we also needed people to actually do the negotiation. So I started the High Underworld Council. Good job. It
Yeah.
seems like you did a lot.
Yeah,
Signed a neutrality pact.
although a lot of the council guys turned out to be kind of dicks, but
They didn't really like the fact that we knew how to negotiate.
it was enough to strike fear into humanity's heart. Also, like, the other members of the council are ostensibly real monsters. And they're, perfectly smart. Like, the idea that like, because he's human, he's smarter than all the monsters.
Oh, for all we know, there's going to be another flashback session.
Maybe
where
every
all those
monster...
monsters were actually human at one point.
Are all the monsters actually humans? Is that the
Could
thing? Is
be.
that what we're coming into
I don't know.
here?
This game constantly keeps doing things I do not expect, and I will give it props for picking weird directions. And
Yeah,
I'm glad it
it
told
is going
me.
in unexpected
I'm
directions.
glad it told me we should go back and watch these.
You missed that, and we were just like missing this whole chunk of the game. And then so then he realizes he finds himself come down
Yeah, he'd know probably.
for going there that particular day.
I think I would
Oh,
find
myself.
myself. It's not really what people mean when they say that they're going out to find themselves.
You think once he realized that he was going back in time, that he went back in time.
He might prepare for.
Yeah, he
this
would
part.
start. He would start like paying attention to the days and realize that he could go pick himself up. Yes.
Still alive.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gorgeous.
Having an out of body experience in kind of a different way.
Yeah. I'm you from the future. Ah! Wait, or possibly from the past.
I'm future you from the past. What? You don't worry about it. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
All right, we'll give you some medicine.
I'm you from the future, coming you from the past.
At least this this time, maybe the monsters won't try to eat him right away.
Right.
I think it's interesting that Sebastian, as previous Paul scientist, is not like, I hope this doesn't fuck up the timeline.
No. He seems to be... Yeah, he doesn't seem to be concerned that not going into the field of flowers will make him disappear or something. So I think we've got some sort of split timeline,
Lots of splits.
kind of thing going on here.
The timeline's doing so many splits, it might as well go to the gym itself.
Mm.
And now I'll work on this robot.
Right.
As to why I chose to save Paul's life, I mean...
It wasn't simply because he was my former self. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good reason. I hadn't become a monster soon after being disposed of that I never had a chance to truly come to terms with the disillusionment and despair I felt towards humanity.
So, is he saying that on the inside he was already a monster?
Maybe? Perhaps I was simply curious.
That sounds like the Paul I know.
Like saving my own life.
I feel like
I feel like you don't need to make it. You don't need to defend that.
I do kind of feel like there is a sense of like, oh shit, I forgot. I get thrown down a pit.
Oops.
This is weird.
Like if that was me, I would, have to think about the time. Like if I was Paul, I would pay attention to the calendar, remember when the time happened, and then like put a big pile of pillows where I'm gonna land.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Just curious about what might happen. If I'd lived long enough to reconcile with emotions.
Yeah. I wish to see what kind of life Paul might have found for himself in the underworld. Turns out I was a super cool dude.
This game has a lot of, like, this path happens, but what if this path also?
But what if they both actually have... Maybe everybody in the underworld is secretly Paul. Just in different timelines.
I hope if there is another, like, human dies, turns into monster, it is still just Paul. And it turns out every council member has been Paul, but because it's been Paul going down a different road each and every time, that's why you have all these weird varied personalities of like, no, he shouldn't do that. Yes, he should do that.
Yeah. Paul's all the way down.
Thought he'd be lonely though. That's why you got Joey. You thought you might be lonely. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. Joey, the robot that seems to have developed more than a general robot relationship.
Paul was more self-sufficient than I ever anticipated.
It turns out I'm not like a big screw up. I'm actually kind of...
Yeah, I feel like that might be comforting in a way. It's like, okay, so I helped out my past self so that I wouldn't become this self. And I watched, and I was like, oh shit, I can do okay sometimes. That's reassuring.
Yeah. It would suck if you did that and then like your past self is like, I don't know what to do. Oh.
Yeah.
Far stronger than the Paul I thought I knew. Turns out I'm a super badass. Carved out a path leading back up to the surface.
Wow. Like the whole thing of like Paul, I wanted to see if Paul would reconcile with these emotions that I never got to reconcile with, is an interesting idea of like why you would go back to the past and take a different route. But I feel like Paul here, stays human Paul, being like, because at the beginning he was just like, is this what humanity has come down to, like whatever? But he never ran into the human body that fell down, because that human body fell down during one of the first paths that we ran into, where we're like, oh cool, human meat,
right?
We could have. So maybe he never came to this thing of like, wow, we're trash, but he found people who fell down who were survivors, so he was just like, I will help you get back up.
Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting idea of like, yeah, this idea, you take the same person at a specific thing, and then, this sort of one or series of things that happen to them change their whole perspective.
Yeah.
And then you change it so that didn't happen to them, and they go off on a different direction.
Yeah, this game's gotten like way deeper.
He could have easily left us, but complex feelings towards humanity has something to do with that. Why he chose not to. Right.
Yeah, because I guess Sebastian can't just ask Paul. He can't just be like, by the way, I used to be you, and so I'm trying to figure out, because now you're two separate people now.
Yeah, like, and because
Two very different people.
Yeah, Sebastian's it's been like 40 years since he was Paul.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
So they've diverged.
Yeah, and he's been a very different person for a long time.
Humans are complicated creatures indeed. But in any case, in the path he had chosen for himself, Satan. Now I can kill him.
He can die now, it's fine.
Yeah. No reason for me to involve myself with Paul any longer.
Or I'll just leave him alone.
Yeah.
Both are good options.
Okay. I had little choice but to continue to.
I mean, you're Sebastian now.
Sure, yeah.
Sebastian's gonna keep being Sebastian. I guess in a way it is kind of like what Paul does is completely irrelevant to Sebastian.
Apparently, yeah, we're on the split timeline idea. I know, I guess it might be weird to hang out and be friends.
I think it would have been kind of neat.
Especially if you don't tell him that you're him.
Yeah.
It's like, we have all the same interests.
I suppose if it's curiosity to see what Paul would do, though, you wouldn't want to necessarily be hanging out too much in order to try not to influence.
Right, and
because he would do on his own.
And he sent the robot to kind of spy on him too, right?
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, did I always chew my food like that? Oh, it's so annoying.
And then
Truly unlikely pair came
These
to
two
shake things
show
up
up.
again.
right,
Meg and Roy.
Right. So Meg and Roy. We're gonna remember the other dude's name eventually.
Lost human and her monster guardian. If Paul is also secretly Meg, then this is going to get very complicated.
I hope Paul is so many people. Oh, they were trying to find their own way up to the human world.
My instincts told me this was the start of something major indeed.
Something major is going to happen. Golan is the other dude. Thank you, Snow
Right.
Cookies.
Might lead to a change in human-monster relations.
I feel like Sebastian Paul is very interested in politics.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it was politics that got him chucked down into the hole in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. So that it works. Right. That's right. This would have been back in the point where we thought that Meg was the harbinger of ruin because she cries.
Not sure what that meant, but certainly sounded rather ominous. Right.
Right, because you wouldn't have necessarily known right away. That's gotta be rough, actually, to be like, the reason I was thrown down here is now staring me in the face.
So, so like Roy was like living in the monster world for some amount of time before Meg showed up, right?
Yeah, but he was just kind of
He was just
bumming
kind of being a
around,
monster.
eating toxic waste and
But
doing
presumably, so did Sebastian not even know? Or I guess
he
didn't
might have
know
just-
who Roy was.
He might have just thought he was just any other monster.
Right.
And he was doing his own thing. And then, human girl comes in,
right.
and suddenly she's hanging out with this monster, and that's what's gonna draw your attention towards this monster you weren't really thinking about before. Or he grew a lot and you didn't recognize him.
Right. What's more, he's apparently dealing with.
World-ending problem
Right.
is a thing that has some interest.
Now, theoretically, human Paul, like Sebastian, has been like down there for 40 years or however
Yeah.
long, and so might not really remember what Roy looks like that well. But theoretically, human Paul saw Roy being created a lot more recently.
Yeah. So he might have known.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fate's Fate's got a weird sense of humor sometimes.
It's true.
It's just, and really likes poker for some reason.
Sitting in Terry Pratchett, the thunder rolled. It rolled a 5.
The initiative was not high enough.
Assuming Roy has been consuming nothing but waste all this time.
My science knowledge is about to come into. Oh no!
So they made so they made this creature. They're like, that's great. It just eats garbage. And they're like, oh wait, it might explode at some point if it eats too much garbage. That's a failure of us. That's our bad. Let's put it into the giant garbage pit.
Well,
That'll solve the problem.
If Paul was the one who knew that, and all of the information was on Joey, because Joey got destroyed before they saved all that information.
Right.
That was a problem. Which that's such a thing. And the director doesn't care. He just knows it's not working the way it's supposed to because he refused to listen to what the problem was, and he
Right.
just told people to dispose of him. Then there is the possibility that the people who dumpstered Roy had no idea that
Yeah.
that was an issue.
So because throwing the thing that explodes if it eats too much waste into the waste hole
Yeah,
is possibly not their best move.
yeah. Although they did send down Golan to watch him, so possibly he thought the scientists were lying or something, and wanted to see what would happen.
Okay. He's blamed for his creation.
I mean, you were on the science team.
Perhaps it's time to right this wrong once and for... What's that? What does that mean?
Stop the apocalypse.
Okay. You're the one who can stop it. Wait. He didn't do that though, right? Is there more?
Not currently.
Okay.
There could be. Maybe after we do this mission.
Okay, this is the director guy.
Yeah. He was
Right.
the one who tore his shirt off and was really secretly buff.
Yeah, and he also has resting smirk face.
Yeah.
Hello. I am not suspicious at all. My name is Gordon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoops.
I know who you are, Golan.
Oh, he saw through our disguise. How could he have done that?
Guess we don't need these anymore.
Yeah, Golan, your arm.
I see. Oh, not gonna just immediately think that you did it, though. But I did do it. Oh, okay. But yet you still did the thing I told you to do.
Oops, whoops.
Well, yeah, only because he wanted to. You know, you can't defeat Roy. We know that for a fact. The player knows that at least.
Cowardly tricks. Would a coward do this? Does something cowardly. Alright, cough it up. You know where's Meg's mom is. Right, okay.
You don't even think of calling for backup. Roy will pound you into pulp.
Wow. With the child's mother. Oh.
She's not here at the moment. Okay, but we know she's here because we're gonna take his words at face value. Right, they dumped her in the hole too.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly why.
She was asking too many questions.
Something like that. Yeah, so they threw her down the hole. She came back up to find her kid, who I guess just fell down. I think Meg just fell down the hole trying to find her mom.
To be honest, this whole of disposing things down in the hole thing has not been a very successful operation.
It seems like it causes a lot of different problems.
And a lot of stuff comes back from the hole, which
I do wonder.
Literally, the only point of the hole is to have things not come back.
If that's why the rocket ship exists. They're like, you know, every time we throw stuff down the hole, bad things happen. What if we tried space?
New plan. Put things in a rocket. It's like, sir, what if we actually just like deal with our problems? No, rocket ship seems like a better idea.
Until the rocket ship works out, still throw things in the pit though.
Yeah. And then we'll put the pit on the rocket. No, that doesn't work.
Okay, look at the computer.
What do it matter? You're a little charade and wait. What?
He pulled out a gun. It was not a bullet gun. It was a net gun. It's probably electric.
Fools, the lot of you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I thought he was just gonna run out of the room.
Hey, stop. You know, grabbing the girl that if she cries, the world ends might not be great.
Oh, but he knows that's not true.
Right. Why didn't Golan stop him? Oh.
He's only got one arm. Oh, I can't read computers without Meg. Probably. This won't end up in a fight.
Right. And if you can't hear her, you won't go. It's the actual like sound of her crying that sets him
partially,
off. Right?
Yeah, setting him off. This is the thing I learned from Mozart Requiem. If you try something and it tells you one thing and you can't figure out what to do, keep poking at the thing you've already tried. Eventually, it might be the thing you need.
Oh, I hate games that do that.
It was awful, Paul. It was bad.
When the game especially when the game tells you, it's like, that's not working. And you're like, okay, I guess the game doesn't want me to do that. And it's like, no, you should have tried it again, idiot. Whoa!
Okay. All right. Didn't see that coming.
Why did he have to take his shirt off to be?
Biometrics, maybe.
Aha! It's a symbol of mankind's superiority.
Yeah, I bet you did have a different plan in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, right, that plan.
I like that he had this thing just waiting and he didn't even bother using it last time. He was like, do I need my super cool, awesome Robomech? No, I don't. Oh no.
True champion. Always
has a few trump cards up his sleeve. You don't have any shirt on. How do you have sleeves?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Use appropriate metaphors, dude.
Not a very bright one, are you?
Nope. I mean, I do, but Roy takes
to be honest,
explanation.
To be honest, I can't remember whether Roy knows about the thing in this version of the timeline yet.
Think so? Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Can't have her crying as I dismantle you piece by piece, can I?
Okay.
Yeah, because putting small children into rooms by themselves ensures that they won't cry. Lab Chief Victor. This isn't your grandfather's power suit. My grandfather had a power suit? Oh no, who's our grandfather?
I don't know, he could be from the future for all
The
I know.
timeline is, oh no. Maybe you don't know it, but yeah, invoking grandfather could have all sorts of things. Okay.
Don't like...
My dumb schedule?
I don't know what you haven't told us yet anymore, dude.
It's you who are on taking time. Okay,
Now we know. Okay.
Now we know.
I mean, as soon as you finish explaining the whole thing.
No way to stop you from going critical now. Going to explode. Ooh.
It's
Awkward.
like, I'm hearing this for the first time. I'm gonna punch you.
Humanity's scientific prowess and our many years of monster research. Yes, tremble before its might. Latched on. Uh-oh.
Ah,
Whoa! Whoa!
shoot. That was a lot of...
Whoa, warning next time. Holy crap.
He's really chatty this fight.
Yeah. Also injects its pile. Oh no. With monster-like ability. Oh, that's why he took his shirt off. Superhuman reflexes. Dynamic visual acuity. Maybe why?
Oh shit.
Why does he have glasses on still then?
He's very fast. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to win this.
That is a
These
very.
are really...
Let's hope this is a supposed to lose fight.
Like, these are really quick.
Yeah.
The ramp up in hits is a lot.
Alright, what are you doing, bro? He's whooping your ass. Yeah,
You think?
He's hard.
No, I'm not. I'm just going. You're not helping. Help me.
Yeah.
No.
No, this is not that I'm not emotionally prepared for this fight. It's that he's punching me really fast and hard.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I know about the consequences.
Ah, Stu.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Colin's just like, dude, I'm here to cheer you on. Wait, you're gonna hit me now? Well, you're on your own.
Gotta go.
I guess he's not wrong. Whatever, less thinking, more fighting. I would like to do some thinking in terms of... Okay, now it's easier.
Okay.
I needed a pep talk.
Golan gave him a pet talk to help him out. Okay.
Hopefully that means the punching is slower, so I can...
Aim me to lose, like... I do kind of like that where it's like... it's like legitimately too hard, like you can't do it, and then he comes and helps you, and it's like, oh, they actually changed the difficulty of it. Sprayed bullets from his Gatling guns. Ow.
Ooh, agitated.
All my research. All my research bested by one little monster that will explode and kill millions of people. Oh no!
Monster power. He just pulls out a Monster energy drink.
Yeah.
Essentially, I mean, it's kind of what's happening.
This game not affiliated with Monster. I mean, I'm surprised.
They put makes Monster in the title, so, you know, that's just asking
I mean,
to get sued.
I mean, friggin' Ubisoft backed down on Monster in the title of the game.
Yeah.
But Meg's Monster didn't.
Apparently,
so A+ to that,
because
guys.
I was looking at it some time ago, they did try to take out Pocket Monster and Monster Hunter, and it just did not work out for them.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna play a little safe.
It's a good call. Yeah. Play it safe by eating more of the stuff that makes us explode.
Well, sacrifices have to be made. Just not my sacrifices. Punch. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, did he just get nervous farts or? Whoa! Okay, 3 turns. Wait, diffuse bomb was an option there. Oh, okay, we got a Simon thing here. Nice.
Yeah. How does everything run on these puzzles?
You may well ask. Yeah. Get tapped.
Punch.
Actually, this is like a, it's like a cross, right? Like you can,
Yeah, it's
Right.
still kind of fast in terms of trying to actually get anything, but
well, and seeing which is like the closer one is really tricky too. Getting low on the magic tar. All right, we could theoretically like wait.
shit.
Oh,
I
oh no.
pushed the wrong button.
All right, 1, 2. Nice.
At least this one, when you do it, you do some damage.
And he doesn't get hurt. What the hell are you? I mean, you know, don't you? Alright. Time for another pep talk.
Oh, this is more like a. This is a pep talk for more of a trash talk for the other dude.
A debuff.
You don't understand shit.
Deep down, you know you're just, well, I wouldn't say a big wimp. I mean, he is super jacked for some reason.
My friend here, though, he beat up powerful monsters all on his own.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
he's the real deal.
He ain't gonna lose to you.
Silence!
I like that the music cut out for that. It's pretty.
I will never be defeated like the likes of you. More power!
So do you think this is less we're gonna actually defeat him and he's just gonna juice up so hard he explodes?
Yeah, I think what we got here is the Bane. That's the way they always defeat like Bane in Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna overjuice himself. Ah! More. Millennials these days. Always more. To be honest, with all the time travel, I have no idea if he actually would be a millennial or not. Whoa!
Well, he got a little gross. He's mutating.
He's like become part of the thing that he was in. Rawr! Roar. Wow, I feel like his career as a scientist might be over at this point. He's thrashing violently. Oh, holy crap. Tar!
Okay. Well,
I think it's just a...
Golan ran out in front.
Oh no, this is... Oh no, not Golan! No! You're weak and puny. What?
What does Golan do best?
Yeah, what do you do
I
best?
thought his best thing was spying on us, and I'm not really sure how that's useful in this situation.
Give him the old runaround.
He's gonna run around in circles and...
Yeah. Golan started running around, huh?
Well, I guess it's... He's just running around in circles. Sure.
Give him the old Texas two-step. Oh, he brought you some more magic tar. Yay!
Oh, nice. Don't waste it.
It feels like... Yeah, the magic tar is not... Okay, he was distracted that time, so it's... Okay.
I mean, we're still not totally sure if this game will let you lose.
That's an interesting point, though. Heather and I were actually talking about before the game, is there's a certain aspect of this where... I mean... Oh no, Golan. That... I mean, I'm not saying that we're not super awesome gamers. Oh, well, I guess we'll find out.
What happens when we hit 0? I am honestly just curious about the bucket gets broken. Oh, so you can hit a game over. Interesting.
Yeah, well, we were actually talking about like whether it's possible to lose this game because certain stuff happens, like when you get low life often.
Yeah, there's a lot of story things that just seem to happen at the right moment.
So it feels like it's difficult but not impossible to lose. And now we know.
Gonna run around.
And it is like, you know, it's almost like a visual novel in a certain way, in the sense that like all the fights are scripted, right? In the sense that like there's no random encounters. Yeah, sort of magic tar until he's distracted, I guess, and then.
Yeah, I think it's essentially like.
You landed an attack on Golan. But like here, he's definitely doing less damage. Like he's taking you down to the same amount every time, regardless of what you're going up to. Oh no, Golan!
Give me a sec. Distract him again. Dive, take another hit.
Roar! Whoa!
Meg found a brick.
Meg just like whoop-shaw!
Meg escaped.
Yeah, Meg is not actually helpful. Stay right there.
She could get hurt. No.
I finally get it now.
She's not my weakness. She's my strength.
Yeah.
Friendship time, Paul.
Boom.
She's behind me. I'm the only one who can protect her, and that's good. Nothing can hurt me. It's actually true. He is stronger when she's around. Anytime we've done a fight where she's behind us, we don't take as much damage.
It's true.
Never gonna let anyone hurt you again. Okay.
Okay.
but I am gonna eat some magic tar.
Yeah, it has way less damage. And she didn't get sad either.
Because again, friendship. She believes
Bam!
in us.
Yeah, she's not taking any damage anymore.
See? Not scared.
Yay!
Colin, you can also hide back there. Gee, thanks. But I will do that.
Like, Meg is just like, yeah! Come over here and try to do that! Loser! Suck it.
Oh, so close. Almost got him. Time it just right. Knock the sucker off balance.
Boom! Rah!
Not moving anymore. 1.
Oh, he's just like a pile of...
Do we just throw him down the disposal?
I mean, history would indicate that that's not a good way to make sure he doesn't come back.
I know. It seems like such a mess, and I don't know what to do with this cleanup. This is not our job.
Well, we put it in the rocket ship.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Nice work. What's wrong? Don't worry about it.
Don't tell me.
You weren't thinking about all that stuff he said, are you, dude?
I mean, to be honest, yeah, me exploding and killing millions of people, it's a bit of a worry.
He's probably just making it up. You know.
Yeah. You're probably right.
I mean, he is the head of a company. They just make stuff up, right?
I mean, he did, like, in the previous timeline, like, he did definitely explode.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that was a fake thing.
Well, as far as we know, he exploded. Maybe. But maybe there's a way to counteract that.
Maybe.
What do we do? Oh, right. We're looking for Meg's mom. So...
And I promised I wouldn't set foot outside the lab.
So we'll talk to Paul.
Why did we say he wouldn't set foot outside the lab?
We didn't want to scare humanity, I think.
Oh. Who did he... so they said Meg's mom, they've got her captured, but they didn't, not in the lab.
Yeah, she's not, we don't know where she is. Exactly. I think it sounds like it says on one of the terminals where she is. Let's get all the other human beings out of the building.
Although a lot of this is assuming that guy wasn't lying. Oh.
That night, we took a nap.
Oh. All right. Time passes.
I mean, I guess it was just sleeping if it's nighttime. Hello? Oh, right. Talking to Paul. Human Paul.
God, Roy, that's a lot to take in. Oh, I see. This explained the whole thing to him.
Listen, I got a favor to ask you. You gotta take care of Meg.
Oh.
We know where her mom is. You take her there. All the other humans are gone now. It's safe.
Oh, the way up there's been destroyed? Really? Did we do that?
Maybe the monsters did. I can't remember. I know we went through that long tunnel. Just find a way up here. We don't have much time. I don't have much longer to live. I'm gonna like critical something.
Point of criticality. What's that supposed to do?
No, like it'll just kill everything.
Well,
Just do what I want.
now, would Paul know? Did he know that the experiment was going to, that Roy was going to explode, or was that?
I would assume that Paul would know that maybe he should explode at some point, but he might not know that he was constantly taking in things that would make him explode.
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep track of who's supposed to know what at this point.
Yeah.
If Roy takes off in the rocket ship again, I'm afraid the game's going to make us go back in time again.
Somebody's gonna have to go off in the rocket ship. Uh-oh.
So then...
What are you going to do? Me? Don't worry about me. No.
This is the ending we got last time, essentially, except, like, we didn't fight a giant mutant scientist. The only thing that has happened is we've saved Golan this time.
So we've saved Golan this time. And the other difference is that...
We found out that there's 2 Pauls.
And that her mom isn't, like, right here. They've still got to go find her.
She really likes you, Roy. There's no other option. Stop right there! Oh, now your friend's gonna stop you. This is why we had to save him.
Right.
So that he would save us. Friendship.
What the hell are you trying to do, bro?
It's not safe.
And it's a good point.
You just believe anything everyone tells you?
Yeah, he had a lot of reason to lie.
I mean, I know something's wrong.
I had this kind of explodey feeling.
Just constantly felt like I might explode.
Ever had like really bad indigestion?
Or anxiety attack.
Yeah, it's like that except explosion. Oh no. Don't have time to waste finding it out. Oh. Letting you do this.
I don't know. Well, okay, maybe.
Like you even.
Could. Oh no, are we gonna have to fight?
No. Wait, we're on the other side. Oh no. Look at how much health he has. Oh boy.
I can fight too. I don't get to guard or magic tower. I guess he wouldn't magic tower.
I love the amount of space there is between like 38 / and then there's like 4 empty spaces and then 30 like oh.
I get him for one. This
Haha!
boy has like thousands of. I guess I'm gonna.
It's gonna be a long fight.
Gonna slap him a tiny bit.
We're in here. We're in for the long haul.
Fuck.
Well, so much for that. If I had both my arms, it probably wouldn't make any difference.
Not likely. Although maybe double slap instead of just one slap.
Yeah.
Get twice as much damage.
Prepare for my secret weapon.
Time to stop people. Oh, not that way though.
Secret weapon is little girl.
Roy, did you kill your best friend?
I hope we go into the fight and she does like 10,000 points of damage to him.
She's just gonna cry. She's just gonna give him like sad face.
Yeah, and it'd just be like, fatality.
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
The only way everyone else is gonna die.
No! Fight!
We are gonna fight.
Oh,
no.
wow.
Wait, she's got health and also happiness. Uh-oh.
There's no way Roy could hit her, right?
No.
She's a tiny child.
Talk, toys, and guard. You don't even have an attack.
Make tried reasoning with Roy.
Please, Roy. Does the reasoning do damage to him?
Oh, he's got a happiness meter now.
All right, we can do happiness damage to him. Wait, can he do happiness damage back to us?
I'm gonna assume he can since we have access to toys. Or this will do more damage to him. Let's find out. I know. Yeah, let's play with this toy. Remember all the good times we had?
Secret weapon.
Kick the soccer ball over to Roy. Stops at his feet. Memories.
You win. Sentimentality.
You punted the ball. Oh no, he did happiness damage to me. Or he's getting angry. How about some playing cards?
Magic trick.
I can teach you how to play concentration.
Oh, right,
Oh, this is gonna be a game of who can make who sadder faster.
No.
He slaps the cards out of my hands. He's struggling to get words out. It's okay. I have crayons. I'll draw you. We draw something together.
Oof. Oh, look at his expression. He's like, oh.
You wanna know how I really feel?
Care of you has been the most annoying. Oh no, he's doing a. Right, this is what happened last time too. He's doing the like Harry and the Hendersons. The like, no, I never liked you in the first place.
Just go! Just
Yeah,
go
Joe.
already!
I like that she can't use the rocket ship as the.
It's probably gotta be the last one.
Yeah.
Or you can't use it because he's about to go off on a rocket ship. You
I
can't
know.
read.
You know I can't read.
I can teach you how. Roy snatched away the books and threw them over at Golan.
You killed Golan.
Got all attached to me and I hate every minute. Oh no!
Oh no.
Don't say my name.
Oh no.
Remember! Remember
Oh,
this?
no. My emotions.
Well, I said, can we play again tomorrow? You said you would be busy. And then you helped me find my mom.
Still play after that.
You said if I was a good girl, I promised not to cry.
Deal.
We go play.
You made a deal, Roy.
Now I'm gonna cry. I remembered their promise. No, not gonna cry. Not until you play with me.
Promised you I wouldn't. She gonna get a full health refill?
I hope so. Don't cry.
I've never seen a game you have like a negative as the thing. It's like, don't attack.
Don't cry. Make hell back tears.
She's taking damage, except she still has.
I
Oh boy.
stop trying to be my friend. But, what about you? Remember this rocket ship?
Roy is taking critical emotional damage.
Oh no! He broke a rocket ship.
Oh.
It's into pieces. How would you do that? How would you be so mean? Oh no! Remember! Yes, I can't not cry. I had a psychedelic
One
dream
more
about
thing.
my future.
Most important part.
Oh, was this one of those things where she told us a thing, but it didn't tell us that actual thing yet because we didn't know about what was about to happen?
Probably. Roy cares about you very much.
Duh.
But he's gonna pretend that he doesn't. Okay then.
Oh no, I do think this was something she said. Things will turn out. This game better have a happy ending.
I remember in Strange Encounter with the Strange Lady.
Then she remembered everything she and Roy had been through together.
Boom!
Liar!
Lying, level up!
Liar! I can tell.
Aw.
You're lying to yourself too. Big liar.
Meg has activated her final attack. Her special abilities.
I was scared and confused and lonely, and you found me and you cheered me up and we played.
Sure.
You grumbled and you complained, but we played.
You were always there for me. This time.
Oh. I'm gonna hold your hand, Roy. We're gonna be best friends forever. We'll be over there for you forever. Does he have tears now? Are those new? I can't tell.
I think he does, yeah. So if you really can't stay here.
I go in the rocket ship with you. Hug.
Hug!
Oh no!
Oh,
Wow! Wow!
Ah,
Hugs are powerful. Hugs are so fucking powerful.
critical hit!
Oh.
Hugality. I mean, that was in Mortal Kombat. There's like the friendship attacks.
I wanna be alone.
Maybe Roy crying is the antidote. Like if her crying made him explode, maybe him crying makes everything.
Yeah, maybe he just needs to let those feelings out.
Maybe it's actually just like bottling up his emotions that makes him explode.
Ow, you're crying.
Nobody wants to die, man.
Okay, we'll save you. No, the world's just gonna start instead of end. Oh, look, he cried himself to sleep. I mean, after a really good cry, a nap is generally really nice. You exhaust a lot of your bodies when you do water, rehydrating all of the liquid, and then like a nap is really good after a good cry.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I guess this is Paul.
Fairly sure this is the right frequency.
Huh?
Hear me, Roy? This is Sebastian speaking.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Monster Paul.
All right, that old geezer. And done crying himself to sleep. Oh. Crying, Roy? Hey.
I suppose they do say it, even devils cry from time to time. Well, that's really kind of okay. Important things. Important things are about to happen.
There are no humans at the moment, correct?
Well,
Does Meg count?
does Meg count? I don't think Meg counts.
Neutralize the destructive energy building up inside of Roy.
Okay. I mean, I honestly kind of hope he comes up and he's just like, oh, it's not there anymore. You cried it out.
Yeah.
You just need a good cry every like 6 months, dude.
I mean, maybe that's what everyone needs.
Ah, he hung up.
Boop, hey. All right. I guess he got over there. Wait, didn't a human Paul say that the path up was broken?
Get up, yeah. Maybe he.
Then again, he kept getting in front of you. He kept getting in front of us as we were coming up here in the first place.
Sebastian might have already been kind of just up.
We eradicate the destructive energy inside of you. Oh, hey. That would have been useful to tell us, like,
A while ago.
a couple days ago, yeah.
Hold on. What do you know?
I'm the harbinger of ruin?
I told you about Meg. But I learned after that. How do you know? I am super glad we didn't accidentally skip the memories, because this would just be kind of like, yeah, dude, how do you know?
It's the long story and a rather convoluted one, which I will now tell you. Is he looking at us while he's saying that?
I think so.
I've known both of you since the day you were born. That day is but a faded, far-off memory for me now.
Huh? Why do you?
I
How to fix. I don't know why it's giving me the option. I guess I could just reread that.
suppose
Same answer.
it's because I knew the circumstances under which you were born. It wasn't until you told me about what happened when you first met Meg. It was I who created you.
Huh?
So yeah, information that you really could have given us a long time ago.
I thought Victor did that.
Yeah.
Yes, but no.
Great, thanks.
Dude, no more riddles. No, you really kind of could have given us that warning way earlier. Later. I'll explain later.
But you'd believe it all at first. It's just a scant possibility.
I guess we gotta go back to the lab. Yeah, alright. Do your worst.
Okay, here's what we do. We put you in a rocket ship and... Oh, wait, no.
This explanation would be like, okay, I fell down the hole. I was a human. I found some flowers. I transported myself into the body of a monster 40 years into the past and then saved myself in the future. You still with me? What?
Okay. How's the luck? You can stop this. Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Where's the, what's the shoe drop?
Yeah, what's the catch? But...
What's the shoe drop?
Originally created as a microbe meant to disperse harmful matter.
So he's gonna have to make us back into microbes?
Maybe.
It's a waste. Magic
Right.
jar. Grew and evolved. Okay. Which might be why your insides are kind of distorted. Like, really bizarrely distorted.
Even for a monster.
I feel insulted. The organ into which all the magic tar has been accumulating is the very same organ that serves one of the functions of what we call the hippocampus.
Hippocampus. Isn't that part of the brain?
I think maybe? I'm not...
It's the part of the limbic system responsible for converting sensory data from short-term into long-term memory.
Okay, so it's... I'm gonna have memory problems if we take this out, is what I'm getting.
All right.
We're gonna become an anime protagonist, Paul.
It's not like the liver or something? All right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, do that, please.
Yeah, dumb it down.
Remove the part of you that's hurting. Will probably mean losing a portion of your memories. Particularly the ones that just happened. All of them, maybe. How far back?
Oh, just
Several weeks, maybe more.
exactly the amount of time that
I've known Meg.
I've known you know Meg, yeah.
I'm gonna wake up and be like, why is Golan's arm missing?
How convenient.
I mean, it's up to you, of course. It's not much of a decision. I'm a ticking time bomb. I can go up in a rocket ship and explode, or I can stay and not remember anything. Okay, good. As long as you're acknowledging that it's not really a choice.
Yeah. Do we have to put the hippocampus on the rocket. Yeah, I mean, he was ready to die, so this is better.
Just give me some time. One last promise to make good on. That's probably fine.
I thought we were under a time crunch, but okay, sure.
Do you know what a birthday is? Yeah? Cool. Bye. I mean, I think it would be fair to at least go explain to Meg, by the way, I'm going to lose all my memories when I do this thing. So, if I act weird, that's why. Time to play. What's the matter? Promised I'd play with you. Or do you not want to play anymore?
Also, you, like, threw away or broke all her toys.
Yeah, you broke a rocket ship.
This might be the last time you get to play together. Oh.
That's not how memories work. If we take away the memories,
She'll still remember it, though.
write some stuff down on paper. You're like, by the way, these people are your friends.
Yeah.
You don't remember because you opted for a surgery where you would not explode the world.
Maybe make, like, a video diary of yourself. I mean, like, you know, hey, buddy, just so you know, these people are cool.
Yeah. I might not remember who you are. Why?
Alright. You suck at soccer. Oh, hey! He did it without shooting it into the stratosphere. Good job, Roy.
Hey. Oh, I cracked it.
It's true. 50 First Dates, which is a great movie, actually.
I mean, I know there was like some sort of anime I watched where there was a person who had that kind of problem, and they wrote diaries and stuff and reread them every day. And it was just like, there's been a number of anime I've seen. There was one where the girl loses her memory like at the end of the week. Like every week it seems to reset, and she's making friends with this boy who gets really confused the first time because she does make memories throughout the week, but then it resets completely the week before. So yeah, there's lots of media that's dealt with this. It's the only way.
I mean, other than the going to rocket space
ship
thing,
and
yeah.
exploding is kind of a better way.
Yeah.
You're gonna go live with your mom again, and I'm gonna go elsewhere.
And you can go back to normal. I mean, normal being relative in this case, but...
Let's draw on some walls.
Ah. Nice rocket ship.
Ooh, rocket ship.
I wonder if those will be there in the future now.
That'd be neat. Golan, you should draw stuff. It's true. We all suck at it at first. What'd you draw?
Like the moon? Ah, there it
Yeah,
is,
you're right. It's the moon.
Yeah.
Good job. That's what it looks like up close. Awfully weird. Oh wait, it changes shape? Wow, that's so weird. Cheer up. I know you're gonna miss me.
Yep.
Be pretty lonely. Except I might not remember being lonely. No, before I met you, I never got lonely. Changed who I am on the inside. Place cards. Yeah, I guess we're gonna play with every toy. So we've done drawing. This means we're gonna have to do book reading, and then maybe we tape the rocket ship back together.
We can play with the big rocket ship.
I think she's teaching us concentration.
Yeah, because before you were doing like magic tricks with the cards. Not very well, I can recall.
Oh, you're great at this. Haha, yes, it's totally fun.
I'm glad that the time crunch seems to be not like it seemed like it was like an imminent threat, but apparently we can spend an extra whole day playing with the kid. So that's nice.
You can find tar everywhere, Bo. Okay. This one. This one. Really good at this. You're gonna finish the game before Meg even gets her first turn. That's pretty good on a game of concentration, because that, like, just doesn't really happen.
It's just random, yeah. Holding cards in a lobster claw might be difficult.
I'm gonna start crying again. Oh, don't cry yet. We gotta wait until they fix me. Changed me. What if I forget?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're reading. Alright, yeah, the story was basically about a girl who went to the monster world.
Kind of looks like Celeste.
It's a good story. I really like it.
Yeah.
Oh, you already know how it goes. So you knew I was faking it. It's embarrassing. The monster looks a lot like you. Oh, that other dude said the same thing. What do you get? Oh, I was wondering why Meg liked you so much when we first ran into her. You basically the walking, talking death machine.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
so nice.
But Meg was like, hey, this is due for my storybook.
Yeah.
What? I guess that is one way to put it.
I mean, although maybe that's indication that you shouldn't. I don't know if that's like, in general, if you shouldn't maybe, condition a child to be like, if there's a big scary monster, they'll be your friend.
I mean,
Like, because there's a good chance they'll try to eat you.
I was gonna say, what are the chances your child actually runs into a big scary monster, like a literal monster? But if you are a scientist who works next to the pit where you know monsters actually exist, I suppose
The chances are substantially higher.
The chances are higher than say in our reality.
Yeah.
Even if you forget me, I'll never forget you, Roy. Roy just starts crying.
Thanks, kid. That means a lot. And in the other timeline, she did kind of forget him, but not intentionally.
I mean, she was gaslit a lot. But
Yeah.
when you're a kid and you're like 20 years goes by from when you were 5, you don't really.
And one's like, you had a weird dream. It's fine.
Okay. I think he taped the rocket ship back together. We didn't play with it.
All right. Time for some brain surgery.
All right, ready.
Well, I hope this isn't going to be like a quick time event.
Oh, goodness.
And now,
Suddenly the game just turns into trauma center.
yeah.
Here we go. I cut you in half with the silhouette.
Ah, why did he cut his legs off? Anesthetic thing.
Huh. Isn't there we can anything we can do? There's some way to preserve his memories. I'm supposed to be smart. Shut up, Golan. I'm asleep. Like, I get it, you're frustrated, but you should be thankful his life can even be saved.
Can we, if we like upload him into a computer or something?
You're very lucky to have someone like me who knows what it's like to live in a monster's body. That sounds very weird, coming from a monster talking to another monster.
Yeah. You just don't get. And it also has access to all the data from the experiments that originally created Roy.
Okay, I'm glad you added another. Look, I don't get the sciencey stuff, but I can't have Roy losing his memories. Yeah, technically, if Golan's been around long enough, he probably won't forget about him. Probably only be his most recent ones. It probably won't be you.
Maybe it'll just be like that last day of playing with Meg that he'll forget.
I mean, if he's really lucky, maybe he'll at least remember meeting her. No, you don't get it. We just had a heart-to-heart. He won't believe me if I tell him he cried. We're finally bros.
In the truest sense of the word.
Don't worry about it. You've always been a bro. There's never been a time we haven't been bros.
It's opened up. Yeah.
So when we had that heart-to-heart, nothing was changed. At least not for me.
We were always bros, but now we're bros.
Not gonna lose that growth just from me losing my memories. We'll still be bros. I think I'm finally passing out, so I don't just hear
Oh,
people
God.
talk anymore.
Shut up, everybody. Let me go to sleep.
I like how thoughtful he is while he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
if it's even like anesthetic when like, that I've been under, it's been like, oh, this is kind of
And then you're just like, whoa, I'm awake now.
yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, there's not a lot of like intermediate time. Yeah.
First time I met Meg. I'm gonna have flashbacks while I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you don't have like REM flashback or dream sleep when you're under anesthetic.
You can have some odd dreams, but they're generally pretty short. If you remember them. Oh, it's credits.
Wait, we had credits before though, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We definitely got faked out by credits before, Paul. That is correct.
Okay.
Maybe there's a thing. There's probably a post-credit scene, I imagine.
This is technically this has all been post-credit scene. The last 2 weeks. Having the like scenes from the movie, from the game, in the credits be also his like dream is kind of a neat effect. It's kind of a neat way of doing that. I want to learn more about the relationship between Paul and the robot, his robot
And
buddy.
Joey?
And Joey.
I mean, so Joey wasn't around for first time Paul, so he wasn't around for Sebastian, but he was around for second time Paul.
And then Sebastian
And-
like repaired Joey and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you go and like spy on Paul."
But
But
Joey
then-
had that whole thing of like, I want to make him a hamburger. He
Yeah,
keeps telling
Joey
him, like,
somehow I don't know, maybe Joey's actually was somebody else's consciousness sent back in time to be a robot, because Joey seemed very it seemed like he had gone past his robot nature to some extent.
yeah, I feel like Joey is like definitely more than a robot. Possibly, possibly more than just a friend. But
Like-
I feel like that relationship might be one-sided. I don't think Paul necessarily sees him that way.
Not yet, anyway.
No, not enough time.
Like,
Yeah, he got rid of the rope and we had to go get a ladder.
right.
There are like, I want to say at least 4 timeline splits we've seen.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track after a while when you have people who go back in time and become monsters.
Yeah, I need like a flowchart of this whole thing.
really wish that had been kind of a fishing minigame.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. No fishy minigame.
Yeah, I did like the fight they did between Meg and Roy, where she's just like, let's play with toys until your heart breaks.
Yeah, and I like that she had like a health meter, even though it didn't actually come into play.
And she did that that fatal hug.
The fatal hug.
Fatal hug. I think that's the most emotional scene.
Yeah, that was very well done.
Like the scenes they did after that felt like they were trying to be still very emotional about a bunch of stuff, like forgetting and whatnot. But I really feel like the hug is kind of where it really hit the top.
And don't cry as like an action command.
Yeah.
Is pretty brutal. All right, here we go.
Mommy.
We're into double post-credit scene now. Meg, you're okay. So worried.
All over for you too.
I'm so sorry.
Guess what? I made a bunch of new friends and they all played with me.
You did you? Meg.
No, you're not gonna do the gaslighting thing again, are you? She's gonna do it again. Her actions have not changed. I guess it's not like she knows anything.
Yeah. That was all just... don't say it. Don't... Nuh-uh.
Wasn't a dream. Played with me.
Not
making it up.
Okay. I think that's not quite as bad as it was before.
No, I promised. Not to forget.
Yeah, there you go. She promised not to forget.
Never. I can't ever forget.
Oh, Roy, and Golan, and everyone else.
Even when I'm a grown-up.
Oh. Boom. World ends.
Never forget. Mom's just like, oh no, I don't want to do this.
She's like, this is gonna be expensive.
All right. I won't tell you to forget about them. Please stop crying.
Now we're back to the future, present. No, wait, no, these guys. What do these guys have going on? Elder Sebastian, you've returned at last. Yes, sorry. Did I mention that I'm a human in a monster's body that came from the future that's also the past? Sure, old man. Whatever. Destroyed an entire human laboratory after all. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess they
That
would've-
neutrality pact thing is probably out the window now.
Yeah, probably. At least they don't have to deal with Victor.
Yeah.
Maybe the other people will be better. The future is ours.
Oh, yeah. And rather than Sebastian, my name is going to be Awesome Cool Guy.
What happened to all those people?
Didn't May go back to living with her mom?
And Roy? Well, we'll just show you that part.
Let's have a flash forward sideways.
Wait, why is he still eating? Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember, but now it tastes bad.
What does he eat if he doesn't eat magic tar?
Regular monster food?
I guess. Wait, isn't that like people?
I think they eat more than people.
Since when do I have all this junk lying around my house?
Time to look at things.
Oh,
Do this stuff on my wall. Okay, that's Golan. This is that one.
some prankster.
Well, yes, it's got appeal. You're an art critic. It's a flower.
Uh,
I'm surprised that Golan's not around to be like, okay, like a lot happened. There's a reason you don't really remember stuff.
yeah.
Like you don't just do surgery on a person who might lose memories and then don't.
You need the. It's like, do you have somebody to drive you home, right? You need like the support
exactly.
thing. And it's not like Golan could explain to him what was going on and tell him about Meg and everything. Like it's not like if he remembers Meg, he explodes.
Right? Yeah. Also, might be nice to be re-explained the fact that, by the way, you would have exploded. That's why you can't eat the stuff anymore. But we fixed that, and that's why it tastes awful.
Yeah, and also like why you've lost like 3 weeks worth of time.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a flashback that he's kind of remembering about this cupboard. Put his tea inside of it.
It's a weird type of grass you dunk in water.
It's too big to carry home.
Yeah.
He tricked Roy into bringing it in.
Yeah. Right, yeah, his house was just like an empty cave, right? He didn't have any furniture.
Yeah, and the further we got, there was more furniture. Weird. Okay. When did I get this table? I just used to eat tar out of the bucket.
Hey, let's get a table.
Did you just pick one? I don't even want a table.
Man.
I'm assuming we're in a shop? Or are we just in the dump and it's like the table portion of the dump?
To be honest, like going into a coma for like 3 weeks and waking up and your apartment's all furnished would be kind of nice. Like, that could be cool.
It'd be weird, but yeah, it might be neat. Now that I'm looking at it, this stuff looks nasty.
Yeah.
Why?
So it got not only got rid of that part of his brain, but also I guess that was the part of his brain that made him want to eat it.
Well,
oh, good.
You've ever like not eaten a certain kind of junk food for a long time, and then go back to it, and it tastes kind of different than you remember. Oh, what's up?
How are you feeling? Also, Golan, what the hell happened to your arm?
Same. How's your arm doing? I can't believe you fell down so hard and just snapped right off. Like, who does that?
Like,
why are we lying?
why do we have to keep this?
Is there a
what
reason
happened
why
a
they
secret?
have to lie to him?
Yeah, why do we have to keep it all a secret? Can't we just say you lost your memory?
Hey, what happened to your arm, dude? I fell down really hard and it broke off. Don't worry about it.
I fell into my arm fell into a thing of liquid nitrogen, and then I fell down some stairs, and then it froze and then broke off.
It's too bad. You had a really cool bracelet for that arm. You want to go find some food?
No.
No, like actual food.
Ooh.
Yeah, just to see if I like it. Ooh, fish. What's that?
Fishing mini game.
I know how to fish. Okay. Happy birthday.
Yay, thanks, Mommy.
Oh, maybe this was the thing that he left her. Because he was asking about birthdays
Right.
before the operation. Soccer ball. No, this is definitely for Mom.
What's this? Another present? 2 presents? That's too many presents.
I'm trying to figure out what this room is for. There's like a dresser and a toy, a low table, and a mat.
It's like a giant bedroom, but there's like
It
no...
feels like a bedroom because of the dresser drawers, but it feels more like it's supposed to be a living room, but it's kind of missing like other aspects of a living room.
It's a present opening room. Oh, it's a rocket ship. Rocket ship? It's all beat up and broken. Oh.
Someone tried to patch it back up. No return address. Maybe we should get rid of it?
No way, I'm gonna... Oh, it's a broken rocket ship.
Treasure it for the rest of my life. Just like this soccer ball. If you say so, dear. I want to go outside. What? It's dark out. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna go look at the stars. Just for a sec. Well, okay. It'll be fine, Mom. It's just for a sec. Don't come outside with me. I gotta go yell at some monsters. I mean, don't... I'm just doing a thing. Fishing. Get a single fish. So what? Are we just starving then? Oh look, the stars are out.
They're both looking at the stars.
Wait a minute. Wait, how do I know they're called stars? And pretty.
What the heck's going on? Does he have like a weird scar on like his head too from the surgery?
Oh, you know, I wasn't paying attention.
At least there isn't a big red star now. There's the moon. Oh hey,
This is the title open.
the title screen.
Okay,
Okay.
those look like real credits.
Now we're at credits again.
We've seen credits 3 times? Well, I guess not fully. That first credit fake
only-
out was very short.
The only part that we're missing is I feel like it's got to go back to adult Meg again, but maybe not.
I kind of would have liked, Meg to reunite with Roy. They definitely leave, if this is truly the end, they definitely leave a little bit of like that.
Yeah, like
he's kind of maybe remembering, like he's definitely still changed, even if he
Right.
doesn't remember her.
and there's that. I mean, that's the thing that comes up a lot in when people forget things or whatever. That this idea that like even if the memory, the sort of central memory is gone, it's affected all sorts of other things that can't be
It's not like you can
erased
just
as easily.
take that out and you go back to what you were, right? There's a lot of like ideas in this game that go way deeper than I was expecting this game to do.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really interesting. I do think there are some parts that could have been a little shorter. But
There you go.
adult. But I still really liked it.
The end? Question mark.
And you.
Okay. Okay, I guess that
So-
is no. Let's start from the beginning.
In chapters. That's kind of it. Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
It's interesting that I actually like that, like games that do that where they actually change the like title screen
When you've done things.
when you've done things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice effect.
Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know, like not even if they like got reunited, but it would be kind just for for the sort of closing of the loop. It'd be nice to get some closure with adult Meg at the very end, but
So this game took us, I'm gonna say, about 8 hours.
yeah, about
This was roughly 2. Remember the beginning of the day. Well, maybe a little less because we talk in between and we do whatever. There's definitely a faster version here if we're not talking as much as we do.
Although this doesn't feel like a game that you really want to speed run.
No, it really does have a visual novel aesthetic with a few things in between. I think the story beats are pretty good. Yeah, I quite like this. I remember at the beginning before we were streaming, you were like, "Do we have a plan if we finish this game in like 15 minutes?" And it was like, "No."
Yeah, like I wasn't sure whether it was gonna be like boom, boom, and then immediately it's over. But yeah, this was actually just about right in terms of the stream. But the yeah, those. I wish that from a gameplay perspective, like once it went into the new timeline, the actual like gameplay, like the battles got way more interesting. Like they started using other mechanics and the quick time, like the punching events and the different, like they just started being more interesting. And I feel like that could have been introduced earlier. That might have been nice to introduce that earlier.
Like you kind of have to, because the fights aren't really like we did show you could get a game over, but the fights aren't really
like to be honest,
difficult.
We were in a position where we were like, we legitimately don't know if you can lose. Like, does it always just give you something when you're about to lose? There's no
random encounters or anything.
Right.
So I do feel like you kind of have to add those extra elements to keep it interesting, which it does do. Like it's it's actually pretty neat to do the whole like diffuse bomb and different things. When we got those grenades, because they threw them at us and it was just like, well, have it back,
throw a grenade back.
No, those were pretty fun.
And the utilizing the tropes of kind of the RPG combat system to do like fight, dodge, block, whatever, and then like when we were in that last thing, changing the values to like talk or
the different
hug.
things. Yeah, the hug one was good.
Or don't cry. So yeah, I thought that that was well done. I think I might have liked it if there was a little bit more what I would call, sort of more like gameplay. Like if you could, like, for instance, walk around
A little more exploring.
Walk around independently rather than just be like, oh, there's only one place to go. Dunk. Like, maybe that wouldn't have added anything to it, but it would have felt more kind of like you are the one in control as opposed to just kind of going from one thing to another.
And stuff, yeah. Like the side quest stuff was kind of neat as well, but at the same time, kind of doesn't feel like a side quest. It honestly feels pretty necessary to the story.
Yeah. And and apparently the flowers were kind of a Deus Ex Machina, kind of like they seemed to do whatever they needed to do, and they did the like time travel. They sent people's brains into other monsters. Mm-hmm. What happened to the monster? Like, what happened to the monster that Sebastian turned into?
It sounds like it was a situation where the monster was probably dying.
Was also going to die?
Was going to die, and then they do this in some isekai anime ball, where when the person dies and goes to into the body of another person, they did this in
the body of the person that they occupy the body of was someone who was dead, like gonna die anyway.
Yeah, so there's like an anime called like something about a bookworm, and it's this like 20-something-year-old girl who ends up dying, but she isekais into Sentence of a Bookworm. Thank you. Where she joins into the body of this little girl in another world that's much more kind of medieval times-esque. And as she does that, she can hear the voice of the little girl who's in the middle of having a fever or something. And she has basically died, but her body is now inhabited by this 20-something girl who, when she wakes up, her parents don't know. So they're just like, oh, you're still so-and-so.
Right.
And so I assume it's something like that.
Yeah, that does side, because otherwise it is this sort of it's like slightly awkward thing of like, wait, did you just kill this person who was in your body beforehand? But if they're gonna be, if they're dead anyway, then whatever.
Usually, if it's a thing of like, there would have been like a fight for dominance,
right?
Maybe,
yeah,
or
yeah.
there would have been a secondary voice because sometimes the two-person thing happens. But I think that monster essentially was gonna die, or had kind of just died, and then
it was
back thing.
Now that I think about it, it was kind of an odd, like, couldn't Paul, the
Which one?
the present day, like the human Paul,
Human Paul.
couldn't he have been the one to like go up to the surface and do the surgery and do all the stuff? Like, it felt like that part was that sort of extra complication in the story necessary?
He probably could have, but I think what they were trying to say was Sebastian understands what it's like to be a monster,
Right.
so
okay,
he might
that's
have a
true.
bit more information in terms of like what monster biology is like than human Paul would have gotten, because he,
I guess maybe
while he had contact with monsters, I doubt the monsters would have let him do much with them.
and I guess maybe he's been thinking about it for 40 years.
Yeah, so you've got like that whole thing of like time and more familiarity with a thing than human Paul would have gotten.
Actually, it would have been cool if they had to like work together, like Sebastian and human Paul had to like work together to do the thing.
Yeah, that would have been neat. I mean,
Or like if Sebastian had to
good.
actually like tell Paul what was happening, like, because theoretically human Paul still doesn't know, right? That could have been kind of a neat twist. But anyway, interesting, very cool. Cool game. Definitely went in different directions than expected, which is always kind of fun for this for this stuff.
It is definitely became a game that I went from, oh, this is cute, to actually I think I would recommend this to a few people for the story aspect. I think I could find people who would find this interesting.
Yeah, and I don't think it would be. I don't think there's much of a barrier to entry in terms of the actual like gameplay part.
Yeah.
While I guess it is possible to lose, it certainly isn't very difficult.
It's a short, nice game to kind of get cozy with, and it doesn't. So, Paul, there's a bunch of indie games that I've played that always secretly end up being about depression.
Or
And this
like
does not do that.
it's not secretly about depression or about like cancer or something horrible.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's not about those things.
And it's sad. It's sad, but it ends on kind of a hopeful note, which is nice. Like the way it was the first ending was kind of a bummer. But I could see like it was kind of a bummer, but it was my conditioning for indie games like that is like, okay, yeah, I can see this being the end. But that it kind of turned it around to being a more positive, well, not being like, yay, everyone's fine.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more
But it's hopeful,
nuanced.
right?
Yeah,
like,
it's
just,
hopeful.
It doesn't. It's a little bittersweet at the end, but it's not like a super sad ending. It's just got some sad parts along the way.
Yeah, yeah. And I like that. So cool. Yeah, Meg's Monster. I mean, obviously, if you've been watching this entire stream, maybe you don't need to check it out yourself, but maybe you can recommend it to other people and stuff.
Yeah, but
super fun.
I'm glad we played it all the way through. I hope everybody enjoyed the time that we spent.
I saw when we were starting to play this, people were like, oh, it's Heather and Paul playing, sad games. It's like I don't necessarily want that to be like our thing.
Our last one was Blanc, which also kind of was a bit of a sad game. What did we play before that? I think we played something else.
Well, there's like
maybe we need to find a happier thing.
There's like It Takes Two, which has some definite sad elements of it.
Some weird things in that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine if we want to play wholesome games.
Yeah, wholesome games are fun.
Maybe something happier.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Don't forget patreon.com/loadingreadyrun if you want to send support that way, or store.loadingreadyrun.com if you want to buy things in exchange for your dollary dues, and youtube.com/loadingreadylive is where we keep VODs. If you're looking for the other YouTube channels, you'll either find them in the Twitch chat or below this video if you're watching on YouTube. But we're gonna say goodbye now.
Bye.
Bye.